By the way, I just want to say something. Shower scam. I love your content so much, and you'll always be my favorite YouTuber. Keep up the amazing work.
Alright.
We're gonna get to game news.
But before we get to news...
Mayday! I can't control! Pelican down! Pelican down! Brace yourselves, we're going in a little hot!
Please consider supporting the channel today. There's many ways you can support DSP Gaming. You can
do a super chat, you can leave a super sticker,
you can become a member of the channel, which a couple people did, and I will shout those out in a bit.
You can give memberships to the community, or you can do a tip.
Alright, my goal is to hit 50 bucks in tips every stream that I do here on YouTube, and if we hit that, I've had a successful stream.
So please consider tipping if you like the content.
And I will give you a shout out for any of these, contributions.
Okay?
A few moments later.
Anyway.
So that's where we're at, and again, I'm sorry. Tonight I want to get better with Terry, alright?
Also, just to be very frank with everyone.
Here it comes.
Earlier today, I had like little to no support on the stream. I made 50 bucks the whole stream.
50 bucks. The entire stream.
My God. And you sit up here and have the audacity to be ungrateful.
You know, and we're talking about, I was having streaks of
6, 12,
41 streams where I was hitting $200 goals.
Sooner, but
oh, Rico, really you don't deserve that.
I made 50 bucks.
But I think that's in part, number one, because I wasn't interacting with anyone at all, right? I was like...
overheated, feeling like shit. And number two...
I wasn't there to be the cheerleader for the stream. Hey, guys, come on, let's get some of this, let's get...
I couldn't even do it.
I was actually feeling so shitty and sick.
Fucking baby.
I couldn't even, like do that stuff.
So... hopefully tonight will be better. I really hope that you guys will support the stream.
I'm not even saying I'm expecting to hit this goal at this rate. I don't think we are. I'll be honest. I want to get that positivity back, but...
I don't think we're gonna get it.
But man, I just hope that it ends up better than earlier, because it was like...
I streamed for 5-6 hours.
I made 50 bucks the entire time I was on stream. I basically made $10 an hour.
And I was like, wow. I actually almost got sick. Like to the verge of getting heat stroke.
Hence the expression, as greedy as a pig.
Excellent, thanks for the first tip.
So reminder, everyone.
Anything that you contribute via this podcast actually will carry over to the React show we're about to do on DSP Reacts.
Any tips still count for that tips goal?
The show, and as you know, when I do reacting, my goal is 50 bucks per stream. So if I raise $50 in tips, I'll consider it a successful stream.
That was a lie.
If you like this
podcast, please support it.
It would help out both this and the show coming up over there as well.
Okay.
1 hour later.
But yeah, like,
basically, you know, during Astrobot, we did good, but we didn't hit the goal. I think I'm trying to actually remember like where we ended at the end of the Astrobot stream. I want to say maybe we had raised like $100, something like that.
It definitely wasn't close to the whole goal.
You ungrateful bastard.
Of, you know, the 200 raised between super chats and tips. So basically at the end of the stream, I'm like, wow, this is the second straight stream of Astrobot that this has happened, but I'm not gonna get upset. Like, I like Astrobot. Here's the difference.
With Black Myth Wukong, I legit didn't like the game at that point. I was like, I'm not going back to it. The game stinks.
Yeah, you suck. Yeah, you just fucking suck.
You know, but with Astrobot, I really like the game. We're basically at the end. I think, like, one more stream, we're gonna beat it.
So...
we're definitely gonna, you know, go through that one and finish it up. I'm not dropping it or anything because it seems to not get the support of other games.
So anyway, we had fun with Astrobot. Didn't hit the goal.
Hello friends and welcome to the first ever episode of The Greediest Man Alive.
Okay, I'm back.
Sorry, I had to blow my nose because of my allergies.
Yeah.
I think we've covered generally everything that I wanted to cover on the podcast today. We do have one shout out to do so far. If any other contributions come in, I'll shout them out.
I'll just say this.
Oh no, not again.
This is React Day. I know it's very different from my usual gaming content.
Okay.
That's the worst.
If you support this podcast, you're also supporting the React stream.
I would appreciate it if you could.
React streams have kind of been hit or miss recently. Sometimes they do really well.
And then other times they don't.
Depends on, I guess, whatever week it is. Particularly, there's nothing crazy going on this week. You would think that, today should be a pretty typical React day, hopefully. And as you know, my goals are always to try to hit 50 bucks in tips. If I hit that, I feel like I've done a successful stream. Outside of that, anything in the realm of
Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, all appreciated.
So please consider supporting, and I will give you a live shout-out.
Right now on the podcast.
2 very boring minutes later.
On the late stream tonight, it was the conclusion of the Retro React streaming. Resident Evil 1 Director's Cut on DSP Throwback.
I'm gonna be honest here.
It didn't go so well. Number one, we
barely at any point got 200 views.
Get fucking owned, bitch.
It looks like the steam of the Retro React events kind of aren't doing so well anymore.
For a while, they were going well.
We were getting good attendance between, also up to 300 viewers, and we were getting a lot of engagement. And by the way, we had engagement tonight, for sure. People were chatting and having a good time.
But the support was not good at all. Like, we barely reached 50 bucks overall of everything.
You ungrateful bitch!
We couldn't even get 100 likes.
So...
I don't know if it's because we played Resident Evil all month.
I don't know if it's the whole idea of doing...
The Retro React streams has fizzled out, and maybe we shouldn't do them for a while.
Have you ever considered that you are the problem? No, you haven't considered that you're the problem.
Yeah.
I'm not sad. It's been great.
We had a streak of 6.
Okay, again. In fact, it's weird because the way the streak has ended, the king streak of support.
First, it ended because...
You suck donkey ass.
Then it ended...
Because you're a piece of shit.
So, like, every Sunday night, we're going to be able to do retro reacting to Silent Hill 1 on DSP Throwback.
And,
hopefully people will show up and engage and support with that playthrough. Here's what I'm going to do.
I'm going to use that playthrough as my kind of, final analysis.
If I should continue to every single week do retro react streams or not.
Here's the fucking money, shithead!
What we may do is not do them all the time anymore. Maybe what we'll do is we'll do them every once in a while. We'll bring it back.
Every month or two and do one and then...
Put it on hiatus again and then come back. And that way we'll use Sunday nights for standard gameplay or other events rather than retro react.
You know, when I'm barely getting 200 viewers, if that...
And the support's not there, I'm not going to keep doing it when we could be doing other things that people want. People are clamoring right now.
Oh, will you shut the fuck up?
Okay? Okay. Now.
Let's do some shout-outs. There were people who actually contributed earlier, and I told you I hold off on shout-outs because I wanted to get through all the topics I wanted to get through.
Well, guess what? I got through all the topics. So we're going to get to shout-outs, and,
Thank you to everyone who chills with me and supports my content. I really appreciate that.
So many ways to support
DSP Gaming, including super chats, super stickers, memberships, gifted memberships to the community, or tips.
All those are greatly appreciated. But personally,
I consider if I hit the $50 tips goal on a stream a successful stream.
That's my, one goal that I really have.
But anything is greatly appreciated, and thank you so much. Let's get to shout-outs.
5 minutes later.
I can't commit 100 hours to a game that I'm going to get an incredibly small audience for.
Let's put it that way. Alright?
When you talk about, Baldur's Gate 3, the reason that playthrough worked
was because the dedicated audience that showed up every time and supported the streams like crazy. Okay?
Give me all your money!
Being honest, if we didn't get that level of support, I wouldn't have been playing it that long.
Do you understand?
See, when you sacrifice your creative interests for a financial opportunity, you'd better hope it delivers on the financial, because that's all you've got left.
In the case of Metaphor, we're 12 hours in and we got a dead stream where no one's caring or supporting.
So...
And the demo really did this for me. It got me to the right level of understanding what was going to happen.
Okay.
And someone is saying, oh, I'll donate it. It's not about donating the game. It's the time. It's the time commitment. 100 hours of my streams that's going to have low attendance and very low support.
It's not going to work.
Again, if this is my hobby, if I was filthy rich, I'd play whatever I wanted. I'm not filthy rich. This is a business, and I need to find the things that you want to watch and attend and support.
So, I want to get to the question that I was saying about how to deal with these type of people or person that's constantly asking you for money. And that answer is make the individual work for it, because a lot of people in this day and time, they don't want to work or earn anything.